Tell us more about that. What, in your estimation, does the evidence show that the lockdowns did to the general public and to the globe?
I mean, I think the lockdowns harmed nearly every single poor person on the face of the earth. And it did it in a myriad of ways, and it's because they disrupted normal social functioning. It's almost impossible to categorize or to list all of them. Like the most direct effects in the very first days of the lockdown, like take for instance in India, when they locked down, almost 500 million migrant workers were forced to walk to their home villages from the big cities where they worked. Migrant workers that lived hand to mouth, so they would buy food for the day and goods for the day to sell. From the goods they sold, they'd buy food for the next day. When they locked down, essentially their entire life savings disappeared at the stroke of a pen. 1,000 died on transit, walking back at the order of the government to lock down. In March of 2021, the UN estimated that 230,000 children had died from starvation in South Asia because of the economic dislocation caused by the lockdown. The estimate is that 80 million people worldwide have suffered from hunger and starvation as a consequence of the economic dislocation. When we have a globalized economy, you have an interconnected world. Poor countries reorganize their economies around that globalization event, and overnight it was broken. And what happened was millions of people lost their jobs, lost their ability to take care of their families, and many people have died as a consequence. And that's in poor countries. In rich countries, people have faced lockdown harms in the form of delayed medical care. Many women are going to come in with late-stage breast cancer that should have been picked up during 2020 when we told people to stay home instead of getting standard medical care, screening.